G'day guys, I'm excited to share with you another declutter and deep clean video. I am loving what I've done so far in the house. It is making it so much easier to find stuff. It's more organized and the system is lasting. The key thing I've learned with organization is you need to declutter first because it's so much easier to organize less stuff. As always, I'm going to be sharing with you the chaos, the mess, the disorganized space, and then the after, which is so much more organized and clean. If these videos inspire and motivate you to deep clean and declutter, please hit the thumbs up button so I know to keep sharing my journey of organizing and decluttering my home. So today I'm doing another cupboard in the kitchen. This one's above the microwave and we call it our safety cupboard because in the bottom right hand corner is where we'll put like our wallet, phone, sunglasses so that little hands cannot reach them. First off, I like to start off by pulling absolutely everything out of the cupboard, and while I'm doing this I'm thinking, what can I group together, what can I categorize together into a container, what can I move to a more appropriate spot. That's what I'm thinking with all those Ziploc bags. Is there a better place than up there for them, and how many pens do I really need?
What's next? You know we're getting older. When all we do is trying, it only makes us stronger.
Once it's completely empty, I'm going to be using our DIY eucalyptus oil and water and cleaning it all out. If you've watched my video before, then you know I bought this bottle from Woolworths, but I thought, no, I can DIY it myself, and just using their oil, I follow the instructions on the bottle and put that amount of water in.
Dreams aren't meant to be broken.
This lasts so long and it smells so great. I just love the smell of eucalyptus. For me, it is fresh and it means the area is clean.
On the skies, do you remember? Take me to where
So I grabbed the plastic containers that the apples and pears come in from the supermarket, and I thought I'd put our vitamins and stuff in them. But by the time I filled up two, I still hadn't even put all the bottles in, so I thought that is not a good storage system. And it didn't use all the space in the cupboard. There was a lot of space behind it. I ran downstairs and grabbed this white container that comes from Big W, and as you can see, I can fit so much more in. Unfortunately, it was like half a centimetre too long, so I couldn't shut the door, so I had to turn it so it was horizontal.
on it goes, round and round the rodeo, breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with.
Then in a previous video, I organised this drawer, and as you can see, it's a week later and it is still organised, which is pretty amazing in our house. So I'm going to put all the Ziploc bags down there, and what I'm doing here is we had two containers and they had a little bit in each, so I just combined them all into one. That's what I'm really noticing as I'm decluttering. I had left a lot of things in the packages, a lot of similar things too, whereas I found if I combine them together then I'm saving so much space. And now when I get my groceries, I'm really trying to combine what I can, put things into containers, so I'm kind of dealing with the packaging as part of unpacking the groceries all in one moment, rather than throughout the week when I see it, get a package and put it in our recycling. So it's working really well because it just means after I've unloaded the groceries, which we get delivered, then I put all the recycling in our box and take that out to the bin straight away.
A little lost in everybody's business. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down?
So the bottom left, I put Dave's protein powders. At the moment he can't go to activities because we're in isolation, but I've got it there so it's easy for him to grab. I did initially put it up the top, but then I thought we might need a stool to get it, so that wasn't a good position for it, so I've put that down the bottom. And then on the right hand side I've put his hat and wallet and sunglasses for our safety cupboard. Here I am combining all the pens into one cup. I took a heap of black pens and I've put them in my bag so that when I'm next at work I can just take them to work because I'm always looking for pens there.
I don't care if you don't wanna do all the things that I do.
And this is real classy. I grabbed the beer container that the kids have been playing with, and I'm using that as my box for putting everything in that needs to go downstairs. Okay, onto our 4 drawers. So we've got the cutlery drawer, and then either side is just a dumping bit. Then the second drawer, which is just overflowing. Third drawer and fourth drawer, I'm not going to stress too much about. My 12-month-old son likes to pull those out and put them on the floor. You know what? It keeps him entertained while I'm cooking, so that's fine. So I'm starting with the bottom 2 drawers because I think they're going to be easy and I want to smash them out before I get to the harder drawers. I don't always do it this way. Sometimes I'll do the hard drawers first so they're done. But having done that cupboard, which was a bit of work, I'm just going to do some easy ones to get them done, and then I'm going to move on to the next ones. What's your strategy for decluttering? Do you like to choose the hard ones first or the easy ones? Let me know in the comments.
I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in 2 separate worlds. Come on back to me. Say that you won't go. I can't cope without you, and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go. It's been so cold without you here. We barely said goodbye before you disappeared. It's been so cold without you here. Out a way to put our past aside. I've realized I only want you. I hope it's not too late. I want you back here with me. We never should have said it's better this way. I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in 2 separate worlds. Come on back to me. Say that you won't go. I can't cope without you, and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go.
Okay, so the second drawer down, as you can see here, a lot of the longer utensils are just dumped there. They're not actually in a container. So that's going to be the first thing I'm going to address, because a lot of the cookie cutters and the measuring cups, they're in containers and that's working well, but the rest is just swimming. I also really do need to declutter here, and a lot of stuff I'm just going to be adding to our little play kitchen downstairs. A lot of those scoops are going to go down there because I don't need as many as what I've got here. So repeating what I always do, clear everything out, then I'm going to vacuum, and then I'm going to spray and wipe with my eucalyptus spray, and then I'm going to get organising. So here we've got 2 egg poaching utensils. I'm going to get rid of one of those. Then the cup measurements. This is actually in an ice tray from our old fridge. I kept it. I thought it was a pretty good size. And the other 2 plastic containers are from the apples and pears packaging.
It's been 4 weeks since you called, and I've been waiting here for you all along. I've been waiting here for you all along.
So initially I thought I might put the long utensils at the back, and then I thought, no, that's not going to work. So I ran downstairs and I got this bamboo large drawer divider. This is what I'd been using in the laundry. As you can see right here, I used it for height for those containers that I did back in January, but now we're using through a lot of these cleaning bottles, so I'm just going to use the one down there.
Running too fast for the sun, and my eyes, they still...
Now I've put about 4 or 5 spatulas in here, and I did think like I really could declutter some of these, but there are times where I can't actually find a spatula because we use them a lot with the pie maker and then with baking, and then some of them end up downstairs in the toy kitchen. So I'm just going to keep the number I've got there and just see how we go. Alrighty, onto the top drawer. So this really needs a deep clean. It just gets so dirty where the cutlery is.
Oh, nah, wish I wasn't right. Now every morning when I wake up, you're late so close, I gotta push you to your side. I go to work while you still sleep, I don't wanna argue cause it's never worth the fight. Oh, nah, oh, you're good with lies. Oh, nah, wish I wasn't right.
So I'm going to put all the cutlery back in, and then I've actually kept all the baby spoons. I did have them down in the third drawer in a plastic container, but my son was just pulling them out too much. So I'm going to put them up here so that when we're getting out the cutlery for dinner, they're just all together. So much of the stuff here I put in the beer box to take downstairs. So some of the cookie cutters, I've got more of them downstairs, so I'm putting them in there. A lot of stationery stuff was up here. Magnets, letter magnets, I've got the rest of them downstairs. So I'm just going to put them all in that box. And as you can see here, I've left a lot of Dave's stuff. So his glasses and coasters and this, that and the other. So he's going to go through that and decide what he's doing with it. If we're going to use it, it'll go back in the cupboard. Otherwise, we each have a memory box, which is just a plastic tub with our names on it, and that's where we keep the stuff that we want to keep that are precious to us. He decided to put all of it back in the cupboard. He is going to use it. I recently have actually even started using my beer stein that I got from when I was on a Kentucky tour back in my early 20s. I've actually started using that, so it's staying in the cupboard. Right here you can see the totally disorganized before shot, just trying to stuff things in and shut the door. And here is the after shot. Doesn't it look so much better? Alrighty, let's go drawer by drawer and look at the before and then look at the after, because I think it has made such a big difference. I'm really hoping in the second drawer that this bamboo divider actually keeps it all together and this organization lasts longer than what the previous system did. I know I've got a ton of bibs, but that is just the season of life we're in. Heading down to my son's room, he's 12 months old. As you can see, I have done that third shelf already. I did that last time. The fourth shelf needs some work as well as the bottom one. So I'm just going to start by pulling everything out and then giving it a clean. I'm always really surprised how dusty it gets in the corners. We have a very dusty house, and I think it's probably from the air conditioning system. So with him, I'm just going through his clothes. I'm going to get out the 3 zeros and the 2 zeros. So the 0 to 3 months and the 3 to 6 months. Then I'm going to pop them in a bag and donate them to charity. At the moment, all our charity bins are locked. You can't donate that way. I've just been loading them up into the car boot, so when they're open again, I'll be able to drop them off.
Clouds and thunders standing in my way, but I must try to figure it out anyway. Songs of worries travel with the storm, but I must try to figure it out alone. Yeah, I must try to figure it out alone. And now, ooh, when you're gone, ooh, I know things won't be the same no more, I'm sure. It'll take a while 'cause I'm still sore, yeah, now, ooh.
I reckon my folding method is KonMari inspired because I'm certainly not folding them exactly how she does, but I like to have them so that they stand up so I can just put my hand in and pull out whatever colour top I want.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when
I decided to move all these clothes from the 4th shelf up to the 2nd shelf because he does like to pull them out, especially the socks, and I just can't be bothered putting those away again. So I'm going to move all the containers up the top so he can't reach them and pull them out. And maybe I'll put some toys or something on this right hand side. The big pink box there, I've put in some, Christmas outfits, some swimming outfit, as well as his sleeping bags. Right here, I had to stop and go help one of the kids and I didn't get back to filming it. So here's the before. As you can see, here is the after. This is a massive difference. These white tubs I actually got from Big W. I deliberately went with these because they wanted them to be higher. The ones I've got in my daughter's room are really quite shallow, so I can't get 2 levels of clothes, whereas here I can get 2 levels. Thank you so much for watching until the very end. Take care. Bye.